Hey everyone, this is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Penrich. Had a little fun tonight, did an experiment on Facebook, kind of making fun of all the long-range snowfall forecasts that seem to be just an epidemic on Facebook and Twitter and all over the place now. I love snow. I love talking about winter storm setup, but it's getting to the point of being ridiculous that people 7 to 10 days out are telling you we're going to get 5.1 inches of snow. It's not part of our science right now. We are not capable of that level of detail at that time range. So I made this post tonight, which a lot of you saw. It's been shared now over 1,800 times, where I had a big area of blue and I said 0 to 60 inches. The funny thing is about 85% of the people got the joke, which was clearly stated in my post if you look over in the text part, which is another problem with Facebook. Nobody ever reads the post. The other thing that's funny is nowhere in the map or nowhere in the text of the post do I mention the word S-N-O-W or snow. It's not mentioned anywhere. Go back and look. It's not. Yet everyone assumes it is. And also notice how it says 0 to 60, which is really and honestly, that's about what we know about any storm this far out. Everybody focused on the 60. Very few people even looked at the 0. They just said, oh, we're going to get 60 inches of snow, which is part of the problem with these types of posts and why I don't post specific snowfall maps so far out. Because like we saw last week, bad information gets out there. People focus on that high total and they never remember anything in between. We call this confirmation bias. As a snow lover, which I am, sometimes you look for information that confirms your love or what you want to happen, and you ignore everything else. And in this case, a lot of people ignored the facts or the details of the post, and they just thought it was fake, and or thought it was real. And when everybody knows that it was fake, about 85% of you thought it was fake. So that being said, I'm not going to leave you out on the whim. There's going to be something on the East Coast, but we have zero idea of how much snow it's going to be. We don't even know if it's going to be snow. It could be rain, it could be ice, it could be nothing. So let's look at the long range, basically the Weather Prediction Center's ideas on percent. I love these maps because this really gives you a legit look at whether we have a chance for a winter storm. We'll go to next Wednesday into Thursday, and you could see, I'll zoom in a little bit, the probabilities here of getting 2.5 inches of snow or sleet. Right now, across the western Carolinas, it's anywhere from as low as 10% near Charlotte to as high as 30% in the mountains. You go north, that goes up to about 50%. This is the only kind of map that should be shared at 5 to 7 days. If you want to throw a model out there, at least explain why you think it could be close or not. But specific model totals, to me, is a joke. I don't care how good the models get. Everybody's like, the models will get better. Technology will do that. Remember, the models are only as good as the data that goes in. Until we are able to sample every square inch of the atmosphere on the entire Earth, it doesn't matter how good the model is. You need better data going in. We are getting better models. We are. But the problem is we're not collecting more data. We're not getting upper air data from every square inch of the Earth. We're not getting surface data, real surface data. We're getting satellite data. A lot of it's estimated, and it's getting better. Trust me, it is. Just know that that's what you're getting into. So next time you see a crazy graphic, ask who's it from. Read the post. What does it actually say? Does it have a range? What's the low end? Because in often these cases, the low end is just as likely as the high end. And in some cases, the low end is actually more likely. So that's just my little, food for thought tonight on this snowfall setup next week, which may or may not happen. I'll start talking about it in a couple days more as we get a little bit better information. And as a snow lover, I like the pattern next week. It's cold and possibly stormy on the East Coast. That's about all we can say for now. I'll see you at 11.